Good morning, everyone. My name is Eric Romo. I am the DS21 tutor, and today we're talking about mathematics of finance, specifically discounts. So, I have a problem here. A T-bill at 6 months sells at a discount rate of 4.5% worth $6,000. Find the proceeds. Well, one thing that I need to know about simple discount is that the interest is deducted in advance from the loan amount, and the balance is given to the borrower. Thus, the borrower receives the principal less the interest, but must pay back the full principal. So, with that definition in mind, I need to understand what's going on here. So, if I'm going to get a discounted T-bill, that means that I'm going to have less than the principal that I started out with. So, how do I solve for this equation? Well, one thing I need to do first is I need to list out my variables on the left side of my paper. I've got a principal, I've got a rate, I have a time period. Okay, so let's go ahead and list those out. I've got $6,000. I have a rate of discount at 4.5%. I need to convert it, 0.045, and a time period of 6 months. Remember, I need to always convert whatever my time period is into years if it is not. So, I need to divide by 12. So, I also need to figure out, well, if I'm going to be taking away from this, I need to take away the interest on the discount. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this equation, my simple interest equation. Okay, I'm going to times 6,000, multiply that by 0.045, and multiply that by my 6 over 12. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and plug those into the calculator. I'm going to get 6 divided by 12, which is 0.5. Multiply that by let's do that again. 6 divided by 12, multiplied by 0.045. Multiply that by 6,000. I get 135. Okay. Now, just to demonstrate something really quick, this is the amount I'm going to deduct from my principal amount. So, it's going to be actually my proceeds, which is going to be, I'm going to denote as D, or the discount, is equal to the principal minus the interest. Okay? So, I'm going to write in 6,000 minus, because this is my principal, the discount, 135. And I get 5,865. Okay? So, the general equations that I like to use, and you don't have to, but I like to organize things in a way that I can understand them, is I like to write out my interest of the discount is equal to the principal minus the rate of discount times the time period. That way, these are essentially the same equations, but the way that I'm setting it up is that I'm writing it so that I know I'm working with a discount. And also, we can say that if this is in fact a discount, we have that A is equal to P plus I equation, or we're going to reverse it and put it in as the discount is equal to the principal minus the interest. Okay? future value amount versus a discounted amount. And that's all there is to it.